speak it with your chest out. I want to talk about none other than Zeke himself, Mr. Isiah Thomas, the bad boy Detroit Pistons. He recently went talking about his nemesis, Michael Jordan again. You know, the story that never ends. He says Michael Jordan was never his competition and that he was more dominant than Michael Jordan. Dog, Isiah Thomas, listen, man, listen to me. You were a great basketball player, all right? Yes, you have a 36-29 record against MJ, okay? That is true, all right? It's also true that your team was more championship ready before Mike's team was, right? And you was competing for chips before Mike was, all right? But here's the thing when you're wrong about it. Did you really say you were more dominant than Michael Jordan? Do you have 5 MVPs? Do you have 10 scoring titles? Do you have 6 championships? You know, miss me with your injury. Don't tell me, even before your injury, and you know, in 92 when you pop your wrist because you was fighting with Bill Laimbeer. That got nothing to do with the fact that you were never the scorer Michael Jordan was, and you was never the dominant basketball player Jordan was, defensively or offensively. What drug are you smoking, or what planet are you from, that you was more dominant than Mike, when you have nothing to show for it? You got 2 championships. Yeah, you could have had a three-peat if it wasn't for, you know, some boneheaded plays, you know, and if you didn't make that pass to Isiah Thomas, if you didn't make that pass to Larry Bird, who stole the ball from you, maybe you might have another championship. But that's neither here or there. The main point is you did commit it, okay? And number 2, you were never, ever in MJ's league when it comes to individual dominance or greatness. Let's pump the brakes on that a little bit. You had a better team than Michael Jordan early in their careers. Once Scottie Pippen hit the ground and Scottie Pippen came of age and the rest of those guys start to flourish, they didn't back down from your bad boy Detroit Pistons, you guys were done. And keep this in mind. Mike put you guys to 7 games and would have knocked you out even faster if it wasn't for your bad boy Detroit rules, okay? If the NBA didn't allow you to elbow and hit people and hit people in the balls when they done shooting or slap them in the face, Jordan would have beat you 89 and 1990, all right? So you were never better than Michael Jordan. That's why you had to say in your documentary, you had to figure out a way to guard Michael Jordan. And you never figured out a way to guard Michael Jordan. The only thing you could think of was, let me mix NFL with NBA basketball. And this is why your bad boy Detroit Pistons is not as respected as many other champions outside of Detroit. Because when you have to hit somebody, when you have to physically beat somebody, physically beat them up to beat them, you're not much better than them, okay? And that's a big misconception that a lot of people don't get, a lot of people don't understand, you know? If you're guarding somebody and you have to resort to that, you're not really much of a great defender, number 1. And number 2, you have to do that to win. Because if you played basketball against Michael Jordan, Isiah Thomas, if you played basketball against Michael Jordan, you would have lost sooner than 1991. MJ would have been in the finals sooner before 1991. Only way you got away with it is because the NBA back then didn't mind that tough attitude. They didn't mind being aggressive because that was the day and age that the era was, okay? The NBA changed rules because of the bad boy Detroit Pistons manipulating the system, manipulating the rules, and taking advantage of it, okay? That's why a lot of rules changed, because you took physical basketball to a next level. A lot of other teams were physical, but you guys did it in a dirty way, a very scumbaggish way. And anybody from that era, me, knows that. So Isaiah Thomas, you're bugging. You were never as dominant as Michael Jordan. You could say he wasn't your competition, fine. That's only because you had a championship team before him. But he was your competition even when you was beating him, because guess what? It took your whole team to stop Michael Jordan. It took your whole team to stop Michael Jordan. Okay? Much how people use to defense that it took Golden State Warriors to get Kevin Durant to stop LeBron James. Well, it took you to resort dirty basketball play to stop Michael Jordan, because you couldn't stop him. Nobody could have. Peace.